Wow. Yeah, definitely. Wow. It's a really special one here. If you've been following along, I've been with Porsche test driving all their new Taycans across Germany for the past week. They offered this really unique situation where I could see the wind tunnel testing, usually top secret stuff, like you can't just walk into here to see what happens when they do this testing. Like, I love to geek out on this stuff. This stuff is super cool.
Who had the task to put all of them in the car?
The two practice.
The two interns.
That poor intern just putting each of these on.
And the main point of a wind tunnel is to test out the aerodynamics of a car, which for EVs, this is really important as that affects the overall range. We know that for the second gen Taycan 4S, it has an improved range of 625 kilometers. Some of that is due to better battery tech, some of that is due to design, and Francesca explained how Porsche set clear goals for the second gen Taycan to achieve a drag coefficient of 0.22 in all derivatives. All those design elements are tested out here to achieve those goals.
You can see we have a new design in this area. A new front head that has been optimized. Also the headlight has been optimized not only in the shape but also the ceiling has been optimized, and this was really a goal in order to reduce the drag.
So obviously one of the biggest things that increases drag coefficient is the wheels. So after some testing, we're able to swap out different wheels, see what happens to those numbers. Obviously some wheels are aerodynamic, some are less, some look more sporty, some look more aggressive. We'll see those numbers. So after that quick test, as an example, the old Mission E wheels would give a drag coefficient of 0.26, whereas now the new designed Mission E wheels, which should give us a better number than these old ones. You can actually see the difference between them right here. So that redesigned, I guess, wall right there, you can see helps out a lot. And obviously the tire. And as like an actual decent reference point, the difference between the
Gen 1 Mission E wheel to the Gen 2, that just went up to 18 kilometers in range difference, which
in practicality, that's like a trip to, the grocery store to somewhere. So definitely wheels make one of the biggest differences when it comes to drag.
This wheel at almost up to 40 kilometers more range as the previous one. You can see directly also from the CFD that the wake here has really decreased, so it's really smaller from the top, and here is really clear to see.
Cool. If you guys had a choice, which wheel? This one, this one? You like the far one?
Dude, this is
yeah.
Clean. This is
clean. Is it clean because you see like the finish there?
You see the finish, but then also understanding how much more it does for the vehicle. The fact that you're getting 40 more kilometers.
How much? Do you have any money in your pocket? You're getting paid here. It looks. I like the two-tone of it.
Yeah,
looks great. Man. So for whatever reason, they've let me go in with the doors now closing. Normally doesn't happen. Obviously, I'm going to stand behind this red line here. I will not get blown away. It's been nice knowing you otherwise. Let's sit in and enjoy this view. And what you don't actually hear inside the control room, as that picks up, it is very loud in here, but in the control room, obviously everything is very sound dampened. If you can hear that, it's loud. You have the best job.
And the best smile.
Yeah, definitely best smile. They've started the wind, super cool. So you can see like the trail of the wind there, if you guys can hear me through this, where the wind is going and how that gets impacted by things. So now you can see the wind going over top of the front hood there. We actually get to go where the fan is apparently. Francesca says this is the highlight. Highlight?
The wow effect.
The wow effect. Oh, you can go through here. That's super cool. Whoa.
You can already noticed that here the acoustic is
Yeah,
Oh, much different.
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 Yeah.
Yes.
Other ones are secret. Other ones are secret.
Whoa.
No noise.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Because there is
Whoa.
attention here.
Don't fall in.
Sorry. Okay.
Watch your step.
Yes.
And then obviously don't go past this line.
I have to give you a couple of information.
Cool.
Wow effect.
Wow.
Or-
Yeah, definitely. Wow. Yeah, super cool. Like, super cool to see it. We're gonna go through the fan. Like, this is super cool.
If you ever wanted a spec 9,300 horsepower, incredible.
I look tiny, like it's massive. Like look how far like Nick is, them down there. Cool. And as an extra little bonus, Francesca has so kindly set up the Taycan Turbo GT for us to see. If you haven't seen that video already, I may have thrown up a little, so go check that one out.
But this is the most powerful production Porsche ever. This one is spec'd with a Weissach package, so it has a fixed rear spoiler, does 0 to 100 kilometers in 2.2 seconds, and has 760 kilowatts, but let's see how this looks with some smoke.
Francesca's kind of blowing that smoke underneath the car, how smooth that is and how unturbulent that area is underneath. That's because of all of those little aero bits underneath the car to make everything super streamlined. It's really cool when you can see things like tech interact in the real world. Obviously being at Porsche has been incredible to see this super secret test bed. Super dope when passion projects like this kind of align. So thanks to everyone at the Porsche team, thanks to Francesca, Marco, Leah, everyone that made it very special, and hope you watch all the content and enjoy it as much as I did, because I've literally just been smiling the entire week.